Coming up next, Rated K, for kids by kids.
Police Academy gives citizens a shot, an android loses his head, and Charlie Sheen gets down and dirty. All on Rated K, for kids by kids. I'm Jennifer Rosa. And I'm Rebecca Schwager.
And I'm Mark Shanahan. Welcome to Rated K, for kids by kids, the only movie review show just for kids. And you know, springtime, and that can only mean one thing, another Police Academy movie. And this sequel mania thing is getting out of hand. We have another Superman movie coming out this year. We have another Jaws movie. We've had Friday the 13th. We're up to like 84 now. And you know, it just keeps going on and on. And now we're going to take a look at Police Academy 4.
Well, in this one, the same gang is back again, getting themselves in and out of more trouble. You know, you've got Mahoney, and he's the leader who masterminds all the plans. Sweet Chuck, you know, the wimp. And then there's Tackleberry, who's in love with guns. And Zed, who still can't speak recognizable English.
I want to welcome all of you to
Citizens on Patrol.
Citizens on Patrol.
The Police Academy has offered to train you citizens
You just don't think I'm fast enough anymore, do you?
to better protect yourselves.
Do we get to pack heat?
Attention all cars, attention all cars. Gee, I love saying that.
This time, they're trying to pull together a special citizens patrol. But, like always, Captain Harris is still getting in the way, trying to do everything he can to stop them.
Straighten this mess up. What mess? Now! I want all of you dirtbags and that group of COP people out in front of this dormitory at 1400 hours. Move it, move it, move it!
Sir, we were just commenting on how you'd mellowed. Captain.
What is it, Mahoney?
Sir, I hope you're going to give this program a fair chance.
This program, Mahoney, is just like you. A bad idea.
Well, they don't think it's such a bad idea, and neither do their new trainees who can't wait to get their hands on those guns.
Tack. How about letting me squeeze off a few rounds of that baby?
Tack?
Affirmative, Mrs. F. Now be careful, because a .44 Magnum has quite a kick.
Anyway, just like Police Academy 1, 2, and 3, this one ends in a wild chase scene.
I can blast him out of the sky, sir. No, not yet. Oh, you're right. I should give him a warning shot first.
Well, I bet I know what you thought of this movie. You must have loved it. I mean, it has Bob Goldthwait in it. I know you, like, idolize him or something.
Well, it has nothing to do with the movie, but I think that you can't help but to think that Bob Goldthwait is one of the great comedic geniuses of our time.
I just show up and they go, what do you want me to scream? They go over there. I go, ah! And I go, cut. If you need me, I'll be in the trailer.
See, you're laughing. You two are laughing, and you're laughing because he's funny.
No, I'm laughing because he's stupid.
No, you're laughing because he's funny.
No, I'm laughing because he's stupid.
He's a very funny guy, and unfortunately I can't say it's a very funny movie though. The movie's really dumb, it's really stupid. We've seen all these stuff before in the other Police Academy movies. You know, we're hoping that, you know, you go to another sequel, hoping that's gonna be better than the original stuff. This really isn't. The only thing I liked about this movie is that Bob Goldthwait was in it, and I think Bob Goldthwait's great. And, So, I mean, if you really have nothing better to do, and it's raining outside, and you're having a, you know, really bad day, and you just want to go to the movies for a little entertainment, I mean, this might not be so bad. A lot of better movies out there, but it's not that great either.
Well, you know, I really didn't like this movie either. It was really a letdown, and since I don't like Bob Goldthwait, I didn't like this as much as he did.
You're crazy.
I know, there were a few funny parts, like Mrs. Feldman. Sorry. This old lady, you know, she's all spunky and cute, like little old ladies who are really into, like, shooting bullets and weird things. But she was funny. I laughed at her. But aside from that, it was just the same as all the other Police Academy movies. It was really predictable, like, the same characters, same jokes. So I think that if you're in the mood to see a movie like this, see the original, which is the best of the bunch. I agree with you. I did not like this movie. I hated this movie like tremendously. I thought it was so bad. You like Buckles. You like the funky old lady. I didn't like anything. I thought this movie, I didn't like this movie. You're right. It was the same things over and over again. You saw Police Academy 1, that was really good. It was new, it was different. It was like a really good movie at the beginning. But now it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's getting a little old. I hated this movie. I did not like this at all.
So you really hated it that much?
Yeah, I did.
How do you guys hate Bob Goldthwait?
Because you can't understand what he's saying.
I can understand. See,
I hate him.
Every time he came on the screen,
it's like something's wrong with his throat.
Every time he came on the screen, I was cracking up, okay? That's what made this movie bearable for me. And that's why I'm going to give it a B for bearable.
Well, I didn't think it was bearable, so I'm going to give it a C for criminal. And I'm going to give it a D for dumb. Okay, let's move right on to Making Mr. Right.
Okay, Making Mr. Right is this comedy about an android named Ulysses and this businesswoman named Frankie. Right, Ulysses is a billion-dollar piece of equipment who looks and seems exactly like a normal person and all. But he's been invented by this guy, Dr. Peters, who's not exactly a social charmer. He's a nerd. And so that's the way Ulysses is kind of the same way. He doesn't know how to deal with people. Well, that's where Frankie comes in, because she's been hired to teach him how to be a normal person and deal with other people. But what she doesn't know is that he's never met a woman before, and their first meeting is more than his circuitry can handle.
Paging Dr. Cedarberg. You're wanted in image processing, Dr. Cedarberg.
Oh my God! I knew it! 1 minute with a woman and he short circuits.
My God, he looks like you.
What did you think he'd look like? An erector set? What's the matter? No man ever lose his head over you before?
He looks so real.
He is real. In his own way. Metal, proteins, synthetic fibers. He's no different than you or I.
What's that?
That is his reset button. It reactivates his motor control. I told Ramdas that the concept of a woman would merely confuse him. Ulysses, stop playing games. Ulysses... Here.
So Frankie starts to teach Ulysses how to function with real people. And needless to say, he has a lot to learn.
Ulysses, don't waste this nice man's time. Now take it off.
I like it, Frankie.
He likes it, Frankie. You don't like it, Frankie.
No.
You prefer something more conservative. No problem. How about your basic black, huh? Half price, because I'm a nice guy. I'll even throw in some shoes. So listen, when's the affair?
Frankie, what do I do now?
Put on the jacket and the pants. No, take the jumpsuit off first.
Is it congenital or contagious?
Anyway, Ulysses is pretty much having the time of his life. All this new information about people and emotions, and especially girls, is the best thing he's seen since microwave popcorn. Unfortunately, Dr. Peters isn't so thrilled.
I love you, Jeff. Oh my God! What is that woman teaching you?
She is cluttering his progress with useless nonsense. Monopolizing very valuable training time with God knows what. What? Emotional tics that I have worked to get out of my own personality, she has managed to drum into him overnight. This morning, Ulysses met me in that hall, and he kissed me right near my mouth.
I guess he likes you, Jeff.
Very funny. Miss Stone, I am not amused. Ulysses is going into deep space. He is going to be alone for 7 years. He is not going out to discotheques.
All right. Jeff, if you feel you need more time with Ulysses...
Yes, I do!
I'm sure Miss Stone can reschedule. And Miss Stone, please, try to stick to the essentials.
Okay. Oh, and Jeff, Now that Ulysses is acting more human, perhaps he could give you a few lessons.
Well, you know, I thought that this movie was better than Police Academy 4, but that doesn't say much now, does it?
No.
I mean, there were some really funny parts, like when everyone got Dr. Peters and Ulysses mixed up, and when Ulysses had no idea, like, how to put on a jacket. You know, and that's funny, except there's one major thing that bothered me about this movie. It was sick. I mean, just like the whole concept of women fooling around with an android. There's something wrong about that. That was definitely disgusting. And I didn't even understand why these women liked him. I mean, in my opinion, I think he needs a haircut, and I don't think, like, guys that talk and act like 2-year-olds are particularly attractive. I mean, it was a very weird movie, a very sick movie, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, like, you know what I say, when I'm leaving Police Academy 4, I was like, well, you know, so what? But I felt the same way here, but I liked this a little less. I mean, I'm walking out of here feeling like I'm in limbo land. Because I'm feeling nothing. So, I mean, when you go to a movie, aren't you supposed to really feel something, and that way you know if you liked it? Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't feel anything here, so I think that means I didn't like it. I didn't know where they were, because it's supposed to be in the 60s, and then it's supposed to be in the future, so I didn't know where they were, I didn't know where I was, I don't know what I was doing there. It's okay. It's the old story. Girl meets android, girl loses android, girl gets android back again. And doesn't that sound wrong? Because
old
like
story, Android.
A girl falling in love with a machine is just very wrong, and I think that's really sick in a way too.
Yes,
I agree.
It is sick.
Does that really bother you? So that's why I'm giving it an R for reject.
And since I thought it was sick, I'm giving it an S for sicko. Well, we've seen a stupid movie and a sicko movie. But when we come back, we're going to look at a new movie called 3 for the Road. Write to us. We want to hear what you have to say. Write Rated K.
4 kids.
5 kids. P.O. Box.
909.
Radio City Station, New York.
New York.
101.
Rated K, 4 kids by kids. We'll be back after these messages.
Hi, welcome back to Rated K, 4 kids by kids. And we haven't been doing so well. We didn't like 2 of the movies, right?
No, we haven't.
But we got one more chance, and I think you guys might have liked this next one because Charlie Sheen was in it.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I have a good feeling about it, but I didn't see it, so tell me what it's about.
Okay. In 3 for the Road, Charlie Sheen plays this young college graduate who wants to be a politician. He has this job working for a very powerful senator in Washington. Paul's one of those guys who'll do anything to impress his boss. Well, the senator's daughter, Robin, who's played by Carrie Green, hates her father's guts. And he hates hers just as much. So in order to resolve the problem, the senator decides to send her to this boarding school, which is hundreds of miles away. Well, Paul and his buddy TJ get the job of driving her to this school. Paul thinks, oh my gosh, this is the biggest chance I'll ever get to getting good with the senator. But it's not till on the road that he realized that the job is much easier said than done.
Good morning.
Bye.
Well, it's not exactly morning. It's about 10:57 a.m. I guess you don't know who we are. I'm Paul Tracy. My good buddy Tommy. We're the guys that...
I'm gonna throw up.
You what?
It's the medication. I'm gonna throw up right now.
Plug it out. Come on.
Yup, she's alive and all right. She has no intention of making their job easy. Finally, she does give them the slip. Then they lose their car and their clothes. Luck is definitely not on their side.
Major opportunity with the senator. Chance of a lifetime, and I am blowing it. Yes. I need a miracle. I need a Porsche.
Oh, you Mrs. Butler.
Thank you, Lord.
What are you doing? Hey, Congressman, you're out of your mind.
Bingo. You gonna steal his car? Tommy, this guy is ripped. Just think of it as a public service, all right? Come on.
The thing is, Robin's got her side of the story as well. She may be weird, she's definitely wild. But as they get to know her better, they find out why.
Yes?
A very unusual way of eating.
Yeah. Daddy used to call it atrocious.
Your daddy has a way with words.
Manners were important to him.
No, they're important to most people, Robin.
To him more than others. He wanted us to be this young, attractive family type thing. I didn't buy it. I'd lick my fingers, slurp my soup. I actually practiced how bad I could get.
You must have loved that.
I even discovered how to eat with my feet.
How do you do that?
Well, you just kind of put the fork right in between your big toe and your next toe. You can do it if you practice.
And you practice?
Damn straight.
I'm sorry.
I was once showing my friend how to eat spaghetti like that. We had long strands of spaghetti hanging through our toes. Spaghetti sauce all over the place. It was really actually kind of disgusting. Well, Daddy came in and, whack! Smacked me clear across the room. Right into my stepmom's crystal. Got 8 stitches right here.
Senator did that?
Mm-hmm. But you know what? My table manners never improved.
Anyway, believe it or not, Robin and Paul end up actually getting along. And before you know it, they start to like each other. And then they start to like each other even more.
The only thing I've seen of politics is that you're always being nice to people that you don't like. Always doing things that you don't offend. Me, I like to shake things up. Of course, I have nothing against saving the world either.
Yeah.
How old are you?
21.
Whoa!
Whoa, okay?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at it.
No, I'm fine.
Look, why don't I carry you?
No, I'm okay. You don't have
really.
to.
It would be my pleasure.
Your pleasure, huh?
Yeah, my vest.
Yeah? That's good, because I don't really mind it either.
Really?
In fact, I kind of like it.
I kind of like it, too.
I love this movie. I mean, it was really great. I mean, Charlie Sheen was in it. Cary Green was in it. I mean, they're so great together. I love this movie a lot because, I mean, you know, you felt so many emotions and, you know, when you left the movie theater and stuff, I mean, you felt happy at some points, you felt sad at some points, you felt angry at some points, you know. I mean, this was a really good kids movie, you know. You really got to know the characters a lot. You know, I mean, I love this movie a lot. It was a typical teen movie. I also love this movie. This is my kind of movie. You get to know the characters, like you said. You get to meet Robin, who's this really funky, wild kind of girl, does what she wants. She's not afraid to, like, eat with her feet or things like that. She's a lot of fun, and I liked how she dressed, too. It's just perfect for her character. Also, Paul, you know, he starts out as this really stiff kind of guy, but at the end he sort of melts over and he comes to be nice and everything. And also TJ, fun-loving kind of guy. Everyone has to love him and his smile. It's just a wonderful movie. And, there's sad parts also. There are a lot of funny parts. And, like, the plot is neat. It just totally worked. And I knew it was going to be good from the very minute I walked into the theater because they were playing this great music and it just looked like it'd be a lot of fun, which it was. Except one thing, guys. Don't see this movie with your parents. I mean, this is a movie that you go and see with your friends and stuff. It was really cool. But if you go see it with your parents, you know your parents are going to say, typical kids movie, stupid, nothing. Yeah. You would like that kind of movie. Yeah, right.
So it sounds like you guys really liked it, huh?
Yeah.
And you know, it's like the thing about the other two movies we were talking about is when we left, we didn't, you know, feel anything about it.
Limbo Land.
But what other movies was this like, though? Like, in comparison?
It was like the Sure Thing. I mean, we were both thinking that when we left because...
Yeah, because they're on the road and everything.
Right, but I think it was better. Yeah. It was really better. Yes, I mean, I love the Sure Thing, but this was better than the Sure Thing.
Better than the Sure Thing.
So, since I loved it, I'm going to give it a T for terrific. I'm going to give it an A for absolutely great.
Well, at least we like one movie today, you know? So I'm going to rush out and see it, okay?
Okay, you
but
should, really.
Here are a whole bunch of other movies that are just coming out that you might want to look out for. First, there's The Secret of My Success, which stars Michael J. Fox as an ambitious young go-getter who will do anything to move up from the mailroom.
Gentlemen, good morning.
These elevators are stuck again. I'm sick and tired of these elevators always getting stuck.
Raji, you take those to the cleaners?
And Michael J. Fox isn't the only one from Family Ties who's in a new movie. My Demon Lover stars Scott Valentine as the street bum who turns into an animal, literally, every time he gets the hots for a girl.
I told you I got problems.
Finally, there's another Disney classic coming out. The Aristocats is about a family of French cats who get in all sorts of hot water when they inherit millions from their mistress.
Quiet!
Okay, guys, it's that time of the show again, recap time. So let's go.
Oh my God! What is that woman teaching you?
For making Mr. Right, Mark gave it an R for reject, and I gave it an F for sicko.
This program, Mahoney, is just like you. A bad idea.
And for Police Academy 4, Rebecca gave it a C for criminal, Jen gave it a D for dumb, and I gave it a B for bearable.
I need a minute. I need a Porsche.
And for 3 for the road, Rebecca gave it a T for terrific, and I gave it an A for absolutely great.
Well, that's all for this week on Rated K, 4 Kids by Kids. See y'all next week, and don't forget, it's National Cable Month.
Yeah!
See you later.